What's the deal, people? I have to do a book club reading over again because it recorded with no volume. So I'm going to do it this way. And I'm going to upload them. So this is a pre-recorded video. My upstairs neighbors are purposely stomping to be in the video. But they give me ammunition because they purposely showing that they're harassing me. They're literally hovering over me. So all they doing is showing their and people on camera that they're purposely fucking with me. On camera. This is being recorded. So they waiting till I do a reading so they could stomp. So all I want to say is thank you for showing everybody that watches this video that you're harassing me. Because millions of people are going to see these videos. It's not like nobody's stopping anything. So whenever whoever does what they do, it's recorded for all to see. So the more they purposely fuck with me and I catch them, that's proof. But anyway, let's continue to I have to redo this book club message. So the book club message today, the title is Experiment with Your Back Burner. We're on chapter 23. And I'm reading from Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. It's all small stuff. Excuse my voice. I've been doing a lot of screaming, roasting, and exposing. Motherfuckers that think they're going to target me, they sadly mistaken. So, yeah. Anywho. But anyway. So, experiment with your back burner. It says, your back burner is an excellent tool for remembering a fact or bringing forth an insight. It is almost effortless yet effective way to use your mind when you might otherwise start feeling stressed out. Using your back burner means allowing your mind to solve a problem while you are busy doing something else. Here in the present moment. The back burner of your mind works in the same way as the back burner of a stove. While you're in low heat, the cooking process mixes, blends, and simmers the ingredient into the tasty meal. The way you prepare this meal was to throw various ingredients into a pot, mix them up, and leave them alone. Often the less you interfere, the better the result. In much the same way, we can resolve many of our life's problems, serious and otherwise, if we feed the back burner of our mind with a list of problems, facts, and variables, the possible solution, and the possible solution. Just as when we make soup or sauce, the thoughts and ideas we feed the back burner of our mind must be left alone to simmer properly. Whether you are struggling to solve a problem or can't remember a person's name, your back burner is always available to help you. It puts our quieter, softer, and sometimes more intelligent source of thinking to work for us on issues that we have no immediate answer for. The back burner is not a prescription for denial or procrastination. In other words, while you do want to put your problems on a back burner, you don't want to turn the back burner off. Instead, you want to gently hold the problem in your mind without actively analyzing it. This simple technique will help you solve many problems and will greatly reduce the stress and effort in your life. Now, when I did the reading earlier, the card that I pulled for the rest of the book reading, it was a good message. But let's see if it comes out again. So we're going to use the same cards and let's see if the same message comes out for... Let's see if the same message comes out. That's all I got to say. Let's just see. Maybe it wasn't supposed to... Maybe that message wasn't supposed to be out. Maybe it's another message. Who knows? The reason why it was needed. Please give me some insight on what the... Okay, so trust yourself. This card came out before. So we got trust yourself. Number 31 or 4. So let's see. One card already came out. That came out before. Let's see. Oh, we got Heaven Sent. This card also came out in the last video. 33. So trust yourself because you're heaven sent. So far, so good. We got the same cards that have came out. Going beyond the normal. This is the message that we read actually, but and this card was on the bottom. So let's see. The shock of the new. This card also came out another M in it. This is a new card. This didn't come out. What already is with you. So this is a different card coming out on this one. But so far we got 4 out of have faith in the process. Have faith in the process. One at a time, please. One card at a time, please. Please provide me with... Which card just flip? All right, this is the second time it stays stuck in my hand, so I guess this wants to come out. Follow your own rhythm. I'm gonna say the card, the name, I'm gonna say the numbers in a second. Give me 1 second, because these cards have numbers on it. Okay. Inner trust. So we have trust yourself, heaven sent, shock of the new, going beyond the normal, what is already with you, faith in the process, follow your own rhythm, and inner trust. What I'm getting in here, what I'm getting just from all of this is basically just trusting yourself. You have many ideas. You have many ideas. So you need to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself and follow your own rhythm. Go beyond the norm. I'm going to rearrange the cards. Go beyond the normal and trust yourself. Follow your own rhythm, your inner trust, and what? Follow your own rhythm, what is already with you. Inner trust. Have faith in the process, because you're heaven sent. A shock of the new. You have 14, 31, 5, 17, 2, 32, 33, and 6. Then you also got 5, 4, 5, 6, 2, 5, 6, and 6. So you have 5, 5 plus 5. You can't really see it, but I don't want the phone to fall. But let me see. Let me show y'all. You have go beyond the norm. Trust yourself. The shock of the new. Follow your own rhythm. What is ready with you? Inner trust. Faith in the process. Heaven sent. And the shock of the new. Right? But you have 1 plus 4 is 5. 5. 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. So you got 5, 5, 5 going down. Right? You also have 17. So 1 take away 7 is 6. You got 33. 3 plus 3 is 6. And then you got 6. So you got 6, 6, 6. You got 5, 5, 5. 6, 6, 6. That's what you got going on here. So trust in yourself. Go beyond the norm. Think outside the box. And trust in yourself. Follow your own rhythm. Because you have the key. You have inner trust. You have whatever it is ready within you. So trust in yourself and have faith in the process. Like this light shows me, this light reminds me, or it's like, it looks like it's so bright. And then that card afterward is like a bunch of stuff just sitting on her head, like piano keys, speakers, sunflowers. It's like she's sitting on a lot of ideas, or like manifesting in her eyes. She's thinking, she's manifesting. She's bringing it into fruition. See the ideas. Heaven sent. I should have put this. I should have put this first. Heaven sent is manifesting. She's manifesting subconsciously, thinking of ideas, right? Right. Right, right. Go beyond the normal. Go beyond the norm. You're heaven sent. I'm gonna rearrange these cards again. You're heaven sent. Go beyond the norm and follow your own rhythm. Because what is already is within you. So trust in yourself. And have faith in the process. It's going to take a lot of inner trust. Trust yourself, inner trust. Faith in the process. The shock of the new. I don't know why I felt like I had to rearrange that again. Please clarify. Heaven sent. Did I shuffle these cards? I don't know. I forgot. Let's shuffle again. Clarify. Heaven sent. Heaven sent. Enlightenment. That rhymes. It says heaven sent enlightenment. Look for the highest perspective and see the divine in everyone. Number 7. 43. You got 43 and 33. 33, 43. Maybe that might be a number. 43, 33 or 33, 43. Clarify. Going beyond the norm. Going beyond the norm. Stargate of Lyra. 40. Expand your casual chakra and enter the unicorn kingdom. It looks like she's expanding her chakras. Right? And like when the cards are, the cards seem to be clarifying one another. Follow your own rhythm. Any clarification? Follow your own rhythm, cosmic rainbow, and look for the pot of gold. Accept joy. Number 15 or number 5. I mean, number 15 or 6 could signify something. What is already with you? Please clarify. What is already with you? Listen to your heart and awaken your psychic abilities. Tune in to the infinite. So what is already within you is your psychic abilities. So tune in. Clarification. Trust yourself. Okay. Trust yourself. A shower of blessings. Open yourself to receive and pay it forward. So trust yourself that you're going to receive these blessings. A shower of blessings. And open yourself up to abundance. Number 24 or number 6. Inner trust, the freedom of truth. Communicate honestly and be who you truly are. Number 12 could signify something, or number 3. Faith in the process. Soul satisfaction. Honor your uniqueness and do what makes you feel good. 23. Shock of the new. New opportunities. Maybe I was supposed to redo this reading. Declutter your life. Glimpse of a magical doorway. I got the numbers 4333, 1440, 155, 177, 3124, 122, 3223, 65. And you also got this right here, faith in the process and soul satisfaction. You got 32 and 30 and 3223, the same number, it just reversed. And if you added this 55, and this means change. This is the same number that came out the last time, change. Fast changes coming. And then shock of the new. So you're going to be satisfied with this new that's coming. You have new opportunities, okay? You're freely speaking your truth. Your inner trust. You trust yourself to speak your truth. You're following your own rhythm. You accept joy. You're following your abundance. You're listening to your heart. You're listening to intuition because you know it's already within you. So you're listening. You're using your gifts. You're trusting in yourself. You're trusting in yourself and you know you're going to receive these blessings. You're thinking outside the box and you're expanding your mind, your body, and your soul. You're going beyond the normal of the tradition. Okay? You're very enlightened. You're heaven sent. You're heaven sent. You're enlightened. You're an enlightened one. You're heaven sent. Okay? I used these cards the last time. I don't think I want to use them again. Okay. This is not part of it, but look, protection. Set personal boundaries. Please clarify enlightenment. One card, please. Please clarify enlightenment. It's like a lot of cards want to come out. Please clarify enlightenment. Maybe I'm supposed to use the same deck that I used before. I think so. Let me just not change nothing up. Please clarify enlightenment. Yeah. This is the same card that came out the first time in the last reading. This was the first card. You are aligned with your soul's longing. Make a move now. I swear to God, this is the first card that came out for the first card. Go beyond the normal. Surrender yourself to the flow of life and see how you can influence your future. Keep moving forward and your life purpose will manifest. Clarify cosmic rainbow or follow your rhythm. Please clarify. All right now. Oh, there was a card there. Make peace with the wilderness within you and all Mother Earth's creation. Clarify and listen to your heart, what's already within you. Be fierce, be brave, do things that challenge you. Search for your own sacred grail. Clarify shower of blessing. Heal through changing your story. Begin in this moment. Don't look back. Trust yourself. Open yourself to receive. Pay it forward. Clarify the freedom of truth. Inner trust. Spend time reclaiming your balance. There you will find peace. Communicate honestly and be who you are. Clarify soul satisfaction. Faith in the process. Don't look for validation in others. Be uniquely you and follow your own path. And honor your own uniqueness and do what makes you good. Feel good. Clarify chakra of the new opportunity. It is in the silent pause that we find the answers to our questions. It is in the breath that we anchor the soul. And all the bottom cards, it says receiving. Number 27 or number 9. Go with the flow. Number 17 or 8. Relax and trust. Accept what is happening. This card came out the last time. It says the path isn't always a straight line. You come back to things that you thought you understood and see deeper truths. Okay, so let's see. And since the card, this made it easier for me. Since this card came out again in the reading, I'm just going to read this message. Because it came out. I said if it comes out, then I'll read the message if it doesn't. But I guess this is a message that I'm supposed to read because it came out again. So I'm just going to go for that one. So when I did this reading the last time, Go Beyond the Normal was the card that I was supposed to read. So it came out again. So that's a sign that I'm supposed to read it. And that's the message. Okay, going beyond the normal. On the path of life, there is a deciding moment where we can choose to go with the mainstream, or we can dare to take a bolder, more authentic and trusting way, even if it seems riskier or less safe. To rely slowly on logic and science without incorporating the mysterious and magical is a recipe for an existence that is far too dry. The sacred rebel within our heart will always choose a juicier approach to life. You are currently approaching such a choice point. You could say that the choice is about balance. It is less about choosing to honor either arts or science, gardening or architecture, and more about integrating all approaches so that you enhance rather than hinder your life journey. Placing science or architecture above all else kills off the rebellious heart. Steadfastly relying on logic, proof, and a complete set of plans to measure and dictate outcome will suffocate the soul. Return to sender, and return to sender. Instantly, quickly, they will feel the effects of all curses, hexes, and spells they project. Anybody astral projecting in my energy will receive karma painfully and instant. That's how I'm throwing it out there. The reason why I just stopped to do that, because as I'm reading this, I feel something being poked in my head. Like if somebody has a voodoo doll and they're putting a pin and poking a pin in a voodoo doll. And that's all I'm getting. You're not stopping me from doing anything. Whatever you think you're doing, whatever voodoo doll that you got, all I'm feeling is little pricks and pins. You're not doing anything. Ah! Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to be screaming, ah! No, sorry, I don't feel shit. It's not hurting. You can prick and poke all you want. But let me finish where I was at. Now I just forgot where I was at. Anyway, you are currently approaching placing skills of rebellious heart steadfast. Okay. Basing decisions on limited factors with an imbalanced measure of success is unnecessarily limiting. This approach prevents us from living freely, spontaneously, and with trust so that we can rebel against the need for things to go strictly according to plan. Choose a value decision based on passion and instinct and trust in life enough to embrace it as an adventure and let it unfold as it will. There is a time and place for logic, strategy, planning, and measurable outcome. These are not bad tools to have, but we must be vigilant not to worship them or allow them to quash our less rational but equally valuable decision-making tools. Intuition, feelings, and those things, without knowing how you know them. The flowing inspirational energy of the heart may have no conceivable basis on logic or reason and still be uncannily accurate. Confirmation. To remain rebellious, we must not sacrifice the art of emotion, instinct, passion, and institution for the science of logic and strict planning. On the other hand, gardening and art do provide us with a plan, albeit more loosely held. This plan still requires us to set aside time to draw upon reliable methods to prepare with certain tools. However, there is also a healthier dose of organic flow, responsiveness, and trust in those creative processes and bringing something to life. This leads to the cultivation of the most beautiful, abundant, and successful garden and the most vivid healing arts. You are being asked to stay open to the intuitive approach in your life, your work, your creativity, as well as your spiritual journey. The intuitive approach can be likened to the method of a garden or an artist. This is a sense of what might work, where, and loose, or even a detailed plan. But how the plan is carried out will depend on the response to flow of its surroundings. There is no need to control the situation, but rather a desire to nurture the idea to fruition. You may have pressures around you from the world or from your own conditioned nature to do things according to the rule, to a deadline, or to an accepted mainstream view that you need a well thought out plan for success in a commercial venture. However, sometimes the best plan is to do what feels intuitively truthful in the moment and to trust that you are being led towards your own path growth. Adopting this approach means you have to do far less planning and far more living. It is a pure and heart-centered way to manifest your heart, your life path, and your essence into practical expressions in the world. It involves the willingness to be led by nature instead of trying to control the powerful force of life, which is a bit like trying to fit a proverbial ocean in a teacup. It is far more intelligent to allow the ocean to be the ocean and to learn to swim in it rather than trying to cram it into a vessel that is much too small. This oracle brings you a special piece of guidance. You are moving outside of the plan. You are living on the border of what is socially acceptable. This is good. This is a fringe-dwelling freedom. Others might not see this about you straight away, as you seem pretty normal, but that secret eccentric streak is just waiting to show itself. And maybe you are an out and proud fringe dweller, completely comfortable with the way you are being. Either way, this oracle brings you a message that you now have the chance to live from the heart more deeply and expressively, empowered and creative way to live, and honors all of who you are. You can give up forcing or squashing yourself down into a very limited set of so-called desirable qualities like intellect and control. If you are yet to relate to this consciously, this oracle brings you the further message that you are going to be breaking with tradition. Perhaps not entirely, but at least in a way that is meaningful to you. This requires you to have the courage in your conviction and faith. In your heart's truth, this will help you inspire others. This will help you and inspire others around you to step out of fear and live more freely and lovingly. You are not necessarily meant to abandon logic and intellect altogether. You are to use them to serve the desire of the heart rather than replace them in its naturally spontaneous and truthful nature with control planning and narrow strategy. It's time to get a bit wild and let nature take its course. Hold on, my mouth is dry. This is hovering. They're hovering. Healing process. It says, say out loud. Say out loud, I now call on unconditional love, and I ask for the blessing of the heart to be witnessed and sanctioned by the greatest universal creator, so that I may rise above small-mindedness and use the best of what human culture has to offer in service to love through my own free will. So be it. Visualize or imagine the feeling of being in the most gorgeous garden. It might be well manicured, a little bit wild, or a wildly overgrown jungle. Just notice it. Notice how all the plants work together and how it is supported by nature and all the seasons. Notice the wish list. Some things thrive, others fall away, only to shift again with season. There is such organizational genius. People are retarded. Say, retarded. They want to make noise. People just want to make noise when I'm doing this reading, like it's going to stop me from doing anything. I'm just going to expose y'all for the dumb fucking fucks that y'all are. Anyway, say this. Wisdom and guiding hand of the great gardener who worked with the unconditional love, nature, and garden of all my soul into magnificence. I dare to live creatively from my heart and thrive. Finish your healing process by sitting quietly, dancing wildly, or doing a spot of gardening or whatever makes you feel good. I'm sorry that I had to interrupt saying that, but it's like I'm done with my stupid ass neighbors doing what they're doing upstairs and next to me. Want to do a noise campaign to try to disrupt what I'm doing. You're mad. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna stay mad until they come fucking arrest your ass. And that's basically what it is. Make all the noise you want. I'm not disturbed. I'm not bothered. You are very bothered, but I am not. And I'm gonna keep roasting your ass and exposing your ass, no matter what reading I'm doing. You're not interrupting nothing. You just exposing yourself on camera. That's going to be on the internet for everybody to see. That's all you doing. So thank you for being the fool that you are when you do the things, when you do all this noise campaign. Like, let's be real. I ain't got no time for the bullshit. And I'm going to call out and check people every time they do some dumb shit. You want to be loud? When I'm doing something, I'm going to be louder when I'm reading. So don't disturb me. Is that what it is? Unless you want to hear my voice. But if I'm doing my readings, I suggest you not disturb me. Because then I'm going to call you out and point you out that you being an asshole. And purposely fucking with my shit. So if you want to continually getting fucking embarrassed on the fucking World Wide Web, be my fucking guest. Because you're only embarrassing yourself. You're not stopping my flow and you're not hurting my videos. You're only making it more entertaining for the people that watch it anyway. So thank you. Let's be real. Anyway, collective. Look, this card was left behind. Pure intentions. Find clarity and surrender your ego. They need to find some clarity and surrender their ego because they don't have pure intentions. Look, this is the card that was left behind. There's no coincidences. So this is telling me they don't have any pure intentions and they really need to find some clarity and surrender their ego because they seriously are some ego trip and they need to let that shit go. Because pride and ego this year, baby, is a curse. Being prideful and sitting in that ego is a curse upon your mind, your body, and your soul and your abundance, baby. Okay? Have several seats down and start your healing process. Like, I give a fuck about certain people's healing, you know, but other people, for certain people that need the message, start your shit. Stop worrying about fucking with people and being a fucking airhead and a jerk and evil and negative. Because it's not going to get you nowhere but fucking with nothing. You're going to have nothing in life. Anyway, let's get back to the last message of the book club. The whole point of the message is go beyond the normal, do things out of the box, and fuck how people feel on how you expressing yourself, how creative you are, what your creativity is, whatever you decide to do and express yourself, fuck how people feel because it's not going to be traditional. People need to get out of this tradition that they're in because we are no longer in traditional times. People really need to start thinking outside the box, for real. When it comes to anything and everything in life. Okay? It's time to be different. It's time to be yourself, your authentic self, and not be anybody else. Be you. Be weird. Don't be normal. Because being normal is you being dry. Being a plain Jane, there's no time to be plain Jane. It's time to be bold, edgy, bright, and out there. Okay? Facts. And this is the message. I guess I was supposed to redo this message because, I don't know. I guess I was supposed to redo it. Have a blessed day, afternoon, night when you come across this message. And you already know if you watch me with ill will or malintention, all evil eyes go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, you will feel the effects of all evil eyes, curses, hexes, evil eye you project. You already know if you watch me with good intention, blessings get sent to you and protection. And that's it, collective. I'm coming back with another video because I feel like doing some readings today. And peace.